If you're a footballer trying to build real strength and muscle this offseason without losing speed, this is the upper body session for you. I'll show you a proven routine that builds size in the right places while keeping you fast, powerful, and ready for the demands of the game. All your favorite footballers lift weights. Even players like Yamal and Pedri had to go to the gym, gain some strength, gain some muscle to be able to go up against bigger and stronger players. Now, I'm not against building muscle, especially in the upper body. What I am against is these endless bodybuilding routines with high volume where you have no plan and you're just stressing out the lower body for no reason. If you're already doing the right things, you're mastering your football, you're lifting heavy, you're training speed, you're jumping, then adding upper body mass is only going to enhance your game by increasing your confidence and performance, especially playing against bigger, stronger players. Now, here are key goals for this session right here. You're gonna be doing the right balance of exercises. You're gonna be doing strength and hypertrophy with the right rep ranges for size and power. Core to improve control and stability, and it's gonna be structured and repeatable so you can do it twice a week. Now, without further ado, let's get into the session.
Yeah, top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant. Woke up early from shots that was swarming the block.
All right, team, starting off with the first block, we're gonna have 2 exercises per block. We're gonna go with our conventional barbell bench press. Let me tell you why this is an exercise every footballer should be doing. Now, I've heard some things that you shouldn't be doing these training movements that bodybuilders do. Here's the thing, this is a very general and a very good exercise for overall upper body strength and power, especially as you need to push players away, whether it's with your upper body or with your arms as well. So let me show you a few key things. A few key things right here. We want to descend, going down slow and controlled, pushing up, locking out, control, pushing out, and locking out. Here are a few mistakes that I see with the barbell bench press. So let's go over the grip real quick. So right here, this is called the knurling. The way to get the best grip every single time is I'm gonna place my thumbs. As you can see, my thumbs are gonna be right here at this knurling, all right? But my thumbs, I'm gonna put them under, all right? And I'm imagining as if I'm punching up. We don't wanna have the wrists like this here. You wanna punch up. That's gonna promote healthy wrists. From here, we push it up, and if needed, have a partner. My legs are gonna go back over here. My head is on the bench. I drive down, push up. Easy as that. Up next, we're gonna pair this up with a tricep dominant exercise. So this is really gonna start to fatigue the upper body, specifically in the chest and in the triceps. We're gonna go onto some dips. So I'm gonna grab a nice and heavy load that I'm able to rep out, and I'm just gonna go down into it, go as low as I can go, and then push it straight up, okay? Down and then up. The further I bring my legs out, the tougher that this is gonna be, but then you have to be careful that that plate doesn't fall down either, all right? So let's look at a few key things. Here are a few key things. I wanna have my hips close to this bench here. I'm gonna have my wrists, just like you're seeing right here, and I'm gonna keep my body pretty close to the bench, and I'm gonna come back up over here, okay? So again, make sure you grab an appropriate load, and maybe some of you guys won't even need any load because this exercise is tough already, but like I said, we're gonna be pairing up similar muscle groups, so your body is gonna get fatigued, which is gonna be perfect for strength gains, but more specifically hypertrophy gains. For this next block, we're gonna be focusing more on the back muscles just to even out the body, all right? And this is gonna work on that pulling strength. Let's go ahead and go on to the inverted row, and I'm gonna elevate my legs to make this tougher for myself. So I'm gonna be up here, I'm gonna pull up, chest is gonna touch, bring it back down, pull up, chest is gonna touch, bring it back down. And if I wanna make this even more tougher, I can always grab a weight vest, again, just to increase that intensity. The exercise that we're gonna pair up the inverted row with is gonna be everyone's favorite exercises. Who doesn't want bigger biceps, right? So just going up, control on the way down, going up, control on the way down. Now, I understand that this is not a functional lift, but like I said, we want to just gain overall size, and this is going to be a great exercise to pair up the inverted row so we can continue to fatigue the biceps and just get some extra volume in the right muscles. Before we proceed to the next exercises, you need to understand something very important. If you are a footballer who is under fueling themselves, right, you're missing out on not just the recovery aspect, but the potential to gain more muscle, gain strength. okay? Because a footballer that is under fueled is not gonna grow. You're gonna be malnutritioned, and nutrition is everything. So you need to be in a caloric surplus, and you need to be consuming the right amount of protein. The next video I make, we're gonna be diving into that and what you need to be eating so you can grow. If you wanna train like a professional footballer, check out my Ultimate Footballer plans. And if you want something more custom and specific to you, I offer custom plans. This is the plan that my pro footballers use. I've been privileged to work with some amazing professional footballers like you're seeing right here on the screen. If you want something more tailored to you to get you ready, whether it's off-season, preseason, in-season, guys, that's gonna be the plan for you. For block number 3, we're gonna be working on the shoulders and the core. This exercise right here is gonna help with core engagement, shoulder control, and overall body posture. Make sure that your hips are pushed forward, you're locked in to create stability right here. Make sure you descend, control, punch, descend, control. We're gonna pair this up with a crunch, but not your typical crunch that you see people doing in the gym. I'm gonna have my feet supported. I'm gonna grab my plates. I'm gonna reach up. I'm gonna go up here, and notice that my spine stays completely neutral. Simple as is. You're gonna notice this exercise is much, much tougher than just doing your conventional crunches like this, and it's gonna keep the core engaged the whole time. We're gonna finish off with block number 4, an exercise that combines upper body strength and a different type of core control. Check it out. We're gonna go right over here. I'm gonna pull this dumbbell across the body, go into a push-up. Across the body, go into a push-up, right? So I know that this is one of those exercises that you would consider functional. And the last exercise, another core exercise. We're gonna be going onto some V-ups to help on that anti-extension work. Try to keep your low back flat up against the floor, and we're gonna go and reach and control, and reach and control. So again, guys, I'm not against doing your mainstream core exercises as long as you are taking care of the essentials of working in multiple planes like I just showed you in that push-up to reach. You want something more custom and specific to you, I offer custom plans. This is the plan that my pro footballers use. I've been privileged to work with some amazing professional footballers like you're seeing right here on the screen. If you want something more tailored to you to get you ready, whether it's off-season, preseason, in-season, guys, that's gonna be the plan for you. All right, team, so that's the routine right there. This is something that you can do 1 or 2 times a week. And I must say, you have to be fueling yourself. You have to be eating in a caloric surplus, especially if you're trying to gain weight, muscle, and size, and eating the right amount of protein. I've helped many footballers that I'm currently working with right now gain up to 15, 17 pounds in just a few months. And so you also need to understand at what weight you should be in respect to your playing position and playing style. And like I said, in the next video, I'm gonna be going over more nutritional aspects and all that good stuff. So if you guys wanna see something like that, definitely let me know. And if you want a program very similar to this, but with more jumping and sprinting and all that stuff, so you can make sure that you're not getting slow and you're not getting left behind, check out my Ultimate Footballer plans that are available on my site right now, or you can hire me as your online strength and conditioning coach. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.